All right, check it out. It is 7:10 in the morning, and this week has been different. Why is that? Well, so obviously there's a or not obviously, but Hurricane Milton was hitting the west coast of Florida, and that's where my school is. So yeah, I was gonna stay on campus, but they weren't gonna let us stay on in the dorms. So yeah, I wasn't gonna evacuate to a shelter, and yeah, so I just drove east coast to my aunt's house. So it's been a really nice week, a lot of good food, a lot of good stuff. But I'm at the gym here that's by my aunt's house, or not by my aunt's house, but it's like a 10-minute drive, and I'm doing the cardio same as last week, still biking, but I might run maybe like 2 or 3 miles towards the end of the workout if I'm feeling good. I mean, the ankle feels pretty good, and I might be running, hopefully, we'll see. But other than that, yeah, this week has actually been really smooth, really nice. No classes, so it's been pretty good. So yeah, cardio today. It's Saturday, so it's supposed to be a long workout. So maybe, like, I'm thinking they have the assault bike. They don't have like normal, or not normal, but they don't have like bikes to, you know, do long distances. But they have the assault bike, which is really good to get the heart rate going. And I'll probably do that for maybe like an hour and 20 minutes or so, and then maybe run 3 miles after the bike, or just do the whole bike for 2 hours, depending on how my ankle feels. But yeah, early in the morning, getting the cardio done. All right, so 20 minutes in. I just thought it was cool that the sun's coming in through that side of the window, so I thought it was a cool angle. It looks better right now how I look at it if I turn around, but it looks pretty good. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do what I said earlier, which is maybe like an hour and 20 minutes here on this bike, and then run 2 miles, 3 miles, somewhere around there, just to feel how the ankle feels after 3 weeks of non-running. It should feel fine, but we'll see. If it flares up, it flares up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll find out soon. All right, so I'm finishing up here. 6 more minutes. It says I did, or I'm at 18.6 miles. I don't know, it's very weird because on a normal bike, obviously this is an assault treadmill, so it's different, but on a normal bike at this point, an hour and 20 or an hour and 15 into the workout, I would usually have like around 35 miles or so. Obviously it's a different bike, different mechanic, so yeah. But anyways, I feel like I'm gonna do one until 1 hour and 20, or until I get to 20 miles, either or. Then test out the ankle for the first time in 3 weeks, see how that goes. Hopefully 3 miles. If not, I'll hop onto this bike again and do another 20 or 30 minutes. All right, so first thing is, in the treadmill at least, I have the feeling that Garmin does not track whatsoever the accurate pace. Or I could be wrong, I don't know. I haven't ran in 3 weeks on a treadmill, so my perception is kind of disrupted a little bit, but I just refuse to believe that. I've done 3 miles at 9:20 pace, and I mean, like, of course fitness improves over time if you still train it. It's just that I refuse to believe that I'm running at that pace, at that heart rate, considering 3 weeks ago that was not even close to that. But yeah, it could be that, but I don't know. I'm cautiously excited, optimistic. Treadmill, on the other hand, so there's obviously like at least half a mile difference. I don't know how Garmin tracks that versus the treadmill, but whatever. More importantly, 3 miles in, and like I said, I did the bike for an hour and 20 minutes. It said I ended up doing about 21 miles, so I don't know how that's measured either, but the point is that ankle feels good for today. So we're gonna keep testing it throughout the week, next week, and hopefully the week after. So 2 weeks from now,
I can get back to running normally 100%, because at that point I would be 16 weeks out from the marathon. So it'll give me a good time frame to, you know, this week and the one after to kind of work into the normal routine of running again. But man, if this measurement is correct in terms of heart rate relative to pace, I'd be very, very, very happy. It means that those 3 weeks I took off to kind of let my ankle low down a little bit, or like lose the flare, those 3 weeks I actually improved my fitness by biking and, you know, keep doing the endurance stuff. So I'm cautiously optimistic, excited, all of the above. What I was saying earlier on the treadmill, so essentially, like, obviously I was 3 weeks out, or I was stopped. I wasn't running essentially for 3 weeks because I was recovering the ankle tendonitis or whatever. So I wanted that pain to subside before I, you know, tested the ankle again. And during that time frame, I just biked and tried to, or test out my personal beliefs of how to improve fitness and feel, or stay at least in shape and not lose that fitness that you gained during injury, I guess, or like, yeah, keep and improve that fitness during injury. It's essentially what I was trying to figure out how to do optimally during those 3 weeks where I was stopped or halted. And I just based it off time and keeping the heart rate elevated and all that. And again, this is just one workout, so this is just like one sample size. So I would have to test it out throughout the next following weeks if I can run, to see how much actually turned out to be as I think it did. But it's just amazing. So like, according to my watch, again, that's why I refuse to believe it's that dramatic, or that dramatic. Yeah, it's just because in like 3 weeks ago I was doing 9:30 pace and my heart rate was around 150 or whatever. Now I just did 9:10 pace almost per mile, and my heart rate was like 140, like 138. I'll post the splits after this, but like, yeah, so that's like not dramatic, but it's a noticeable difference in 3 weeks. So yeah, I was very excited. And also in the treadmill, I mean in the assault bike, like I had to like really actually push it to get the heart rate elevated so I could, you know, make it an equivalent of what it would have felt like running. And yeah, it was just yeah, I feel really happy. If this is just one sample size, so I'm not getting crazy on it, but like, it's exciting, I guess, to see that I kind of may have improved almost, even though I wasn't able to run for 3 weeks. So now we'll see what happens. I mean, hope this is just one time I ran and that it was only 3 miles. So I'm gonna test it next week and see how my ankle feels, because it could flare up again and I would have to take more time off, which is fine apparently. But we'll see. It's not ideal, but it seems like it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, there's a ambulance at the at the gym because someone passed out as I was finishing my workout. So yeah, I'm very excited about what I just mentioned. And yeah, now some food, breakfast, and I'm so glad I'm at my aunt's house, because first of all, she cooks really good food, and yeah, it's just amazing to be like, it's so much easier. It makes it so much easier and makes everything flow better. The fact that I'm there makes it that much better. So versus being at the college dorms. So I'm very excited and happy about that. And yeah, I'll probably hit the gym in the afternoon. I feel very energized right now, or happy because of the workout. All right, so breakfast after the run: 200 grams of egg whites, 2 eggs, fried egg, avocado toast, ham, 110 grams of tuna, 8 ounces of cranberry juice, 2 waffles, 2 dates, 28 grams of 88% dark chocolate, and probably about 110 grams of kiwi. So that's big breakfast after the run and the bike. The ankle still feels pretty good, so that's good. It's a new background too, so I have my aunt here.
Hey now!
Really, really good stuff. So yeah, that's what I'll be eating now for breakfast, and then probably work on homework, or I don't know, I'll think about it after, and then gym in the afternoon. So that's the plan. All right, check it out. It is 2:57 in the afternoon. Forgot to record my lunch, so I'll put the macros of what I ate here.
after this. And yeah, I forgot to also mention that I went shopping yesterday with my grandparents, because since I'm at my aunt's place for the week, my grandparents are also here, or they're like, I'm near them as well. So I went shopping with my grandpa and he got me new shoes, so that was really good. And I wore them today while running, and I forgot to show that part for whatever reason. So anyways, I'm mentioning it now since I remembered, but it was really cool. Yeah, I ate rice and fish for lunch, which I'll show after this. And now at the gym once again. It's actually a different gym than the one in the morning, because why not? So yeah, back in Buys, and I think that's all I have in my mind right now. So I'll show some of the workout if there's not a lot of people, and if there is, I won't show much. So I pulled out the AirPods out of my bag, and not that it matters, but no battery, so no headphones, which is fine. I usually do my cardio without headphones, so lifting weights without headphones is not that bad either, since I'm already used to usually working out, at least cardio, without music, or my music at least. So lifting weights won't be that bad. But anyways, back in Buys. I like doing this. I think it's a funny thing. I'll do it every time I hit back in Buys and I'm recording. I'll do it for at least one set. That was still a warm-up set at 143 pounds. So it's, what time is it? It's, well, workout summary, but I think it's somewhere around 4-ish, 4:20. I have my phone here, sorry. 4:27. Yeah, another successful Saturday. I think Saturdays are my favorite day of the week, just because it's the day where I get to do my long cardiovascular endurance thing, and then I do my workout in the afternoon. So I think Saturday, if you ever ask me what is my favorite day of the week, I think it's Saturday, because in a way it's the hardest day because I'm doing the hardest things, but I enjoy doing that. So Saturday is my favorite day of the week. And yeah, another successful workout, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably gonna have some good dinner, pasta and some steak, and yeah, it's been a pretty smooth week. I think I've said that a lot throughout the video, but it has been. It's been really good to be with family. So yeah, very cool.